Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the tarot card reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. So I pulled some more cards for you today, so I'm going to do a little bit longer reading. So the first card I'm getting is the Five of Cups reversed, and this tells me that something has made you sad. Maybe you lost someone or something. It could be losing a partner, losing a connection or relationship with someone, and that made you feel quite gloomy. So you can see this man being in a quite sad, depressed, low mood, somebody who is grieving the losses. They thinking about all that it could have been if they did not lose this. So this card could represent your energy, or you could represent the energy of the person that you're thinking about. If you had a breakup with someone, I would say both of you felt this quite, down about it. Like you didn't take it very well on both sides. And this card shows pretty gray, dark colors. It's not a happy card. But in this reading, it came up on a reverse position. So when it's reversed, it means that soon this sadness, this unhappiness, or sense of loss, sense of like feeling in a quite dark place emotionally will be brightened up, will start to get easy. If you have any heavy feelings on you, I feel this man, like I see his head down, like his his mood is heavily weighed down by the sadness that he's experiencing in his heart. Okay, so if you feel something is weighing you down emotionally, it's going to be lifted up soon. Like something's going to happen to make you realize that you haven't lost it all. It's not all lost. There is still something remaining, because you can see these cups are turned over. So whatever was in these cups is gone now. You can't retrieve liquid. Once it's spilled, you can't put it back into the cup. And he's grieving over whatever's lost, but he doesn't realize that there is one big cup here still remaining for him. So that means there is still hope. There is still something to be, in a way, retrieved or salvaged or held on to. So the card is reversed. That means whatever is still remaining there is going to, make itself known to you, that you will see it for what it is, not for what you think it is. Okay? So it's not all gone, it's not all lost. There is something remaining in that connection. So I'm getting this card, which is the Nine of Wands reversed. So this is also quite a kind of sad, gray kind of card. It's raining on his head and he's all by himself. So it tells me that either you feel that way or the person that you're thinking about feels that way. So you feel that you went through a battle, you went through something very difficult, maybe in your emotional life before this thing happened. And this was like the last thing that you needed right now is to feel that way. Because this card represents an old soldier, somebody who has been through battles in life, maybe turmoil, maybe devastation, maybe you had some failed relationships in the past. Things haven't been quite happy for you anyway. And when this unhappy thing happened, it was just the last thing for you. Like you feel, I'm going to give up now. I'm not going to do this anymore because it's not going anywhere. Or it's not bringing me any happiness. It's not bringing any positive any positive vibes or influence on me. So you could feel that you are ready to give up and not to get yourself involved with anybody in any romantic way, because you could feel like it never works out for you. Okay, like this one's really sad and gloomy and depressed and like not wanting to get himself involved. And this one is like, why is always me? Why is all this happening to me all the time? And you could make you feel hope and make you feel losing hope for the future. They don't want to, get involved with any romantic situations. You might not be looking for a partner because you don't expect in a way anything happen to come out of it. You could just feel pretty let down by everybody. So you could be keeping yourself to yourself, um, not making yourself available for any romantic dates with people, or you're not checking out who are the singles around you, because you just don't expect anything happy to come out of it, okay? So both cards were reversed, so that means that's not the case. And very soon this will change, this will become better. Because when they reverse, when they're negative cards, like these two, it means the negativity will be lessened, or the negativity will be replaced with something positive. So when you have lack of hope and sadness, then you'll have hopes renewed. When you feel you're almost ready to give up on everything and you're not bothered, you don't care, you could feel just numb. Like every time you get yourself involved with someone, ends up with you feeling hurt and wounded. So you feel like, in order not to make yourself feel that way, you numb your feelings and you don't get yourself too excited about anything happy coming, because you went through a lot already. Maybe the past people in your life, they didn't bring anything happy to you. They only brought sadness and rain on your head. So you feel like, if I numb my feelings, nobody will ever be able to make me feel that way again, okay? So there's some good cards as well. So it's not all so gloomy for you, okay? And when it's reversed means it's not the case, or it's not gonna last for a long time. Things are bound to get better for you. So I'm getting 8 of Wands, and this means some communication is coming, some news, and you can see how this news are replacing these dark clouds. You see the storm here. You see the black clouds, the storm, the lightning, the rain, and then is this happy messenger coming and bringing news with him, and it pushes these clouds away, and it replaces everything with positive, bright energy and optimism and happiness. So whatever rain you had on your head, see the rain, the dark mood, the unhappy mood, all this will be replaced with sunshine, happiness, optimism, hope, for you experiencing something better in the future. So these messages will push away the clouds away from you. Also, what I'm getting is, because this guy is somehow stepping into it, like he's running, I feel these changes are coming very soon for you. This happy news, happy developments, happy movement forward that was going to replace the sadness with happiness. The grief will be pushed out, like almost he's pushing the clouds away from you. This is going to happen soon. This will be some kind of communication, some kind of conversation, news. It could be a message, it could be development. It will create a positive move forward for you. So you will no longer be in this sad mood. So I'm getting the Empress and I'm getting the Ace of Cups. So these both are very good cards to come uh, about your personal life, especially your love life, because the Empress represents the main woman in somebody's life, like his wife, his partner, the mother of his children, or the mother of his future children. And the Ace of Cups represents a loving new beginning. This card represents true love, emotion, romance. You will find out from these messages that somebody loves you very genuinely, sincerely, and purely, and they see you as their future spouse, their future partner in life. If you're a woman, this card represents you in that situation. So these messages will let you know that you are the woman on his heart, that he's in love with you, he thinks about you all the time, and he sees you as his empress, as his future wife. and also his only woman. Like, he hasn't been dating other people, he hasn't been even interested in other people. In fact, he could have felt that way. He could have felt he lost all chances to be happy, and he was sinking into a very low kind of depressing state or depressing mood, because he felt he doesn't have any more chances, or he doesn't have any more happiness coming. So you get in this news, or you start talking again, and you will realize that this man considers you as his empress. If you're a guy watching this, then this will be the woman that you are thinking about. So if you have a special woman on your mind that you feel you love her sincerely, she loves you too. This is a new beginning to do with love. So then you need to message her and let her know, because she might not know what you think about her. So she might think that you're long gone, you're doing other things, you're dating other people, and she could be feeling in this low, sad, kind of lost, losing hope kind of mood. So you need to let her know that this is not the case. You need to let her know that she is your empress, your forever and only woman on your heart, on your mind, and you love her sincerely, okay? And this will start a new romantic beginning for both of you. So down here I'm getting the Seven of Cups reversed and the Justice and the King of Wands. King of Wands could be Aries male. This is fire sign male. It could also be Sagittarius or Leo. It could also be Scorpio male. So Seven of Cups, when it's this way, it means a lot of choices, a lot of options. If somebody was made to feel like an option, you need to let them know that there's no other options, or you're not looking for any other options, because the card is on the reversed. So when it's reversed, means there is only one option, there is nobody else. Okay, and that's what I was saying earlier. Because the Empress is the one and only on your heart, or on his heart for you if you're female, he needs to let you know that he's not checking out other options, he's not even interested in other options. Okay, because this is reversed. If it was this way, it shows this man who is looking at many different cups, many different options, and he's thinking which one has what to offer to me, okay? But when you have it reversed, and you also have the Empress right here, which is major arcana, and it's quite a solid kind of energy of a wife, of a partner, of like a soulmate kind of thing. It's a major woman in his life with a major role, and he's not looking for any other options. Then you need to know this, because it's making you feel pretty sad. Okay, it's making you feel like you have nothing to look forward to, in the future. So justice is about doing the right thing, speaking the truth, having integrity, having honesty, loyalty, making something right. If something was done wrong, then this person, this King of Wands, he's looking towards the justice, and he's thinking, I need to do things right with this lady because I did her wrong. Maybe he didn't tell you all the truth about himself and you took it in the wrong way, or you felt like he was treating you like an option when he was looking at you as his empress. So this card means the truth will be revealed, and it's going to be a good thing because the card is upright. So when it's upright, it's the positive side of it. So it means taking responsibility, taking accountability, doing the right thing, not because he's expecting something to come out of it, but because this is the right, honorable thing to do, to speak up the truth. I feel you don't know the full truth about him. You don't know why he took that decision. Maybe he walked away. Maybe he didn't want to see you. Maybe he ghosted you and you felt, okay, then he's looking for somebody else, or he's looking for something better. I let him go. But when you have the justice, means this is not the case, and he has some explaining to do to you, so you don't take him the wrong way. Okay, so justice puts things right, and also is the honest thing to do. And what he needs to explain to you is that you are not an option. You always have been on his mind as his only and main woman, which is the Empress. So this usually is a woman a man wants to marry. So King of Wands represents a man who is fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could also be Scorpio, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars and this is the planet of passion and aggression. So, and war. So this King of Wands is like quite a masculine type with good leadership skills, charismatic, outgoing. He knows how to make people follow him into supporting his ideas. So this is somebody who usually works with other men. He could be quite competitive type. He likes to do things that men compete with each other because he always likes to be one step ahead of other guys. So he could be into business, he could be traveling a lot, he could be like a firefighter, he could be into the army, he could be doing sports. He has this competitive nature that he wants to compete with other males. So he's quite a kind of outgoing, energetic type of man. He doesn't like to be confined in a closed space indoors. So he's always up to like doing something different, something that expands his activities. So he's looking towards the justice. That means he feels he has some explaining to do. He has to tell you the truth about what's been going on or how he made that decision to walk away and leave you, okay? And he's going to bring the truth out, okay? And this means you are not an option for him. Like, not is it means you're not treated as an option. He just didn't have any other options. So then I'm getting the 10 of wheels and the ace of wheels. These are the pentacles in this deck. And the 10 of wheels shows a very settled married couple, totally loyal towards each other. You can see the dog here. The dog represents loyalty. And this is the house that they build themselves, or this could be a family business. This is the stability and the security that they created for each other. And it's kind of overarching like this over them. And it means that he sees you as somebody he can build a life with. He sees you as a wife, okay? He sees you as somebody who wants to establish secure, safe, and stable life, to create a legacy. Somebody he trusts to stay loyal to him, as this wife is totally loyal to her husband, but also the husband is totally loyal to his wife. And these two create a life together. Like, she's holding a coin in one hand and he's holding a coin in his hand, and together they create this very stable life, this stable family bond. This is one of the family cards, the 10 of wheels, but it's about having emotional stability, emotional security, that they totally trust each other, that they're both into it equally. She doesn't think that at any point he will kind of back off and say, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. He doesn't feel that she will decide to do something else with her life. In a way, both of those are bound together for a very, very long time, maybe for the rest of their lives. And also, they have made some financial commitments together. So often in real life, this means either starting a family business that you both invested into, or buying a family property together. Like if you buy a house together or a flat or something that creates this stable structure around you. So Ace of Pentacles is also quite a stable card. It shows Taurus, the bull, and the coin's pretty big. So it means a whole new beginning into your love life that will be stable, committed, for the long term, is going to be built on very solid foundation. So the Ace of Pentacles usually means a new stable level of commitment, usually invest in something material, and very often Ace of Pentacles means buying a property, buying a house, buying a piece of land, creating a business together. And this will be the new beginning that you will have with this guy. I feel he will feel totally invested into this relationship. Is going to come out of love for you, but also you going to feel totally invested into him as well. And together, you will manage to create a stable, long-term, committed relationship for your future.